Hello, my name is Debo Adejano, real estate entrepreneur, MDCO Realty Point Limited. They call us the Sack Your Landlord people. And this again is real estate business with Debo Adejano. You're welcome. So in this episode, I'll be unbundling total financial makeover. Okay? So how do you turn around your financial status? It has become very pertinent that we discuss this, especially at such a time as this. What are those things that you need to watch out for that can ensure that your financial makeup is in place, whether you're working or not working? Okay, that's what I'll be talking about today. And of course, it's also going to be a series, so we're going to be talking about it for some episodes to come. But I'll be starting with you today on one of the very important things that you need to know, okay, about your total financial makeover. I'll be right back.
Real estate independence fast track course is not something you want to joke with at all. Loads and loads and loads of learning and information and benefits await you at the next one. All you need to do is ensure that you register for your next fast track course. We're looking forward to seeing you. Do you want to be financially free? I hope you know that you will retire someday, and you probably are desirous of doing business with real estate or investing property for yourself, for your use. You need to learn about it before you make that next move. I tell people, you want to buy properties, you want to invest in property one way or the other, don't do it until you attend the next Real Estate Entrepreneurs Fast Track course. See you there.
Welcome back. Now, when we talk about total financial makeover, I'm talking also about financial freedom. For a lot of people, financial freedom is very elusive or relative. In fact, they don't know what financial freedom is. Ask people, they have different definitions for financial freedom. And I get it. I understand where they are coming from. But to really discuss financial freedom, this is how I look at it. I take holistic view, and I take the end in mind kind of view. Holistic view in the sense that you should look at what your situation is like right now and ask yourself, how can I become financially free? How can I work towards my financial freedom? So you must know your status right now to know whether you are financially free, number one. If you are not, you must then ask yourself, whether you are or not, you must then ask yourself, okay, what can I be doing to continue to, if you are already financially free, remain financially free, one. If you are not financially free, what can I be doing to become financially free sometime in the future? That's two. Then, depending on where you are, future is split into two. How do I mean? People can easily be financially free when they are earning money actively. When they enter retirement, which a lot of people, left to them, they will not want to enter into because they are not financially free. So they want to always remain in a situation where they can work for money, which is not a good thing to always be in, because whether we like it or not, you would retire someday. I mean, it's either the work leaves you or you leave the job. I mean, and it's not the best to die working. I will tell you that. When I say work, I would also define that later. Okay? Now, so you look at it, what can I be doing to become financially free or to remain financially free? Then the third phase of it is when you are financially free even when you are not actively working for money. That should be your aim. In fact, for me, that is the ultimate financial freedom. I tell you, that is the way to be, because there is no point in being financially free when you are actively engaged in employment, and then when it's time to retire, whoop, you are not. And have you seen a lot of retirees? I've studied retirees. I've been studying them for some time now, and I can tell you it's a mixed bag. I tell you that. Some are enjoying their retirement, some wish they were dead. That's the truth. They wish they are no longer alive because they are going through harrowing experience. I mean, their life now compared to when they used to earn is not comparable. And then we have a situation in our own culture where do you know people's basic financial freedom plan? Their children. Wow. Yes. There are people who plan to have their children as their, that's all. So they say, I've poured all mine into you, I've invested into you, so that when I'm old and can no longer work, you can also support me. Some have gotten away with it because they've been fortunate to raise up their kids and their kids are doing well and they could support them totally and absolutely. A lot of people have come to regret it. In fact, they've piled pressure on innocent children, I would say, who are also trying their best not to fail their parents, not to let their parents down, but they cannot just catch up, and so they can't meet the needs of their parents. Or, God forbid, their parents are down with some severe sickness that is so costly to maintain, and they cannot just afford it. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. You have a child who is raising his own family, who probably has demands there. You know, his children are going to school, they will have to pay rent and all of that. And then you are old and need all of your sustenance from him. You know, it's going to be a challenge. Now, I tell people that is not wise. That's not the wise way to prepare for financial freedom, especially to prepare for your retirement. Is not the best of ways at all. So avoid it as much as possible. You know, in our culture, a lot of people just buy that idea. Why? There is also this adage. I mean, they say something like, if a bushrat is a Yoruba adage. If you bushrat is, yes, okay, they call it in Yoruba, but bushrat, okay? If a bushrat is grown, it sucks on the breast, you know, of his offspring. Okay, a bushrat depends on the offspring to be fed by sucking the breast of the offspring, okay, when it's grown. So they say more or less that, hey, it is you that will take care of me in my old age. A human being, okay, there are people, your aim should be to leave inheritance even for your children's children. That is not even just your children, but to leave a legacy, to leave an inheritance enough for your children's children. I mean, that should be your aim. If you don't achieve it, fine, but don't even be the liability. That shouldn't be what you are focused on. Not at all. That shouldn't be how to plan your financial freedom, because it's risky that way. You don't know how those children will turn out. I mean, I'm not saying they won't turn out well, but hey, people who don't turn out well don't plan not turning out well. A lot of people, you ask them, they want to turn out well. You know, so you want to have your future in your hands and be able to control your own destiny so that you can retire well, live even much longer. Thank you. I believe you've enjoyed the video that you just watched. You gained a lot, right? Now, let me share with you where they say it all starts. It's called the Real Estate Entrepreneurs Fast Track Course. It's a 2-all-day event. 2 days fully packed, teaching you about real estate, not just teaching you, showing you real estate stuff that you probably would not know. I'll be teaching you as a real estate entrepreneur or someone that is buying real estate for personal use or for investment, one way or the other. This is a course you don't want to miss. There is no two of its kind in the market. It's the best that there is in the market, and you want to be there. Guess what? It is absolutely free. If it is about real estate and it is about investing, particularly in Nigeria, this is a course that you want to attend. For the value that you will gain, it is absolutely free. All you need to do right now is to click on the link and register for the next Real Estate Entrepreneurs Fast Track Course. As a real estate entrepreneur or as a owner occupier of a house, this is a course you don't want to miss. So see you at the next Real Estate Entrepreneurs Fast Track Course. Click the link below and get registered. Looking forward to seeing you there.